Hola a todos, ¿cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a un nuevo Instagram Live con los 40. Yo soy Cris de Gatero y hoy tengo que decir que es un día muy especial porque estamos a puntito de hablar con una de las que yo creo que son de los grandes iconos de la música de los 90, que es Melanie, ya sabéis, una de las ex Spice Girls. Y hoy vamos a hablar con ella porque estrena nuevo single, también está a punto de lanzar un nuevo álbum que se va a estrenar en octubre, si no me equivoco, y va a venir también de gira a nuestro país el año que viene. Bueno, pues de todo eso, de su nuevo estilo, de mil cosas más, vamos a hablar con ella ahora en breves, en nada, así que vamos a ver las solicitudes, a ver si está Mel C por ahí, ¿vale? Ya sabéis que vosotros podéis ir comentando por aquí todo lo que queráis mientras estamos en directo. Bueno, mientras se conecta Mel C, os voy contando que vamos a hacer la entrevista en inglés, que vamos a hablar de un montón de cosas, no solamente de su nueva música, sino también vamos a intentar hacerle una sorpresita al final de la entrevista, ¿vale? Tranquilos, que después todo esto lo vamos a colgar, lo vamos a dejar en la cuenta oficial de los 40, en el perfil, así que don't you worry, no os preocupéis, que va a estar todo a mano, ¿vale? A ver, vamos a volver a comprobar si Mel C está por aquí y nos podemos conectar. Si no es así, if you're in here, Mel, if you please can comment and then I can send you a request, please. Porque no veo que esté conectada. Bueno, pues mientras Mel C se conecta... mira, aquí está Mel C. Ok. ¡Qué ganas, por favor! ¡Por fin! Hi, Mel! Finally!
Hi, how are you?
Thank you for being with us today. I'm fine. I'm really happy. You don't know how happy I am to be able to talk to you today. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy that we're here together. Even though we can't be together in person, it's nice to stay connected like this.
Maybe soon when you come to Spain.
I hope so. My fingers are crossed.
Mine too. You're an icon for a whole generation. So thank you very much for being here today. But we are here because you're releasing new music, new song, In and Out of Love. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It's an exciting day. It's going so well.
And your fourth album is coming, right, in October?
My album is due out 2nd of October, yeah, but you can pre-order it right now from my website. We've done some really lovely vinyl and different lovely collector's things because I know the fans like to get their hands on some physical stuff as well as the digital.
I don't know if you got the same feelings like when you were releasing music back then.
Oh, do you know, it never really changes because it's like you're really nervous but excited at the same time. You know, you can't wait for people to hear it and you just want people to love it. So it's also a relief as well because you spend so much time working on it and then you just, when it's ready, you just want everybody to be able to enjoy it.
So much work, you got it. You got In and Out of Love, Blame It On Me, and Who I Am, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right, and yeah.
Your last songs, and they're like 100% dance music. Is this going to be the genre to reign on your new album?
Mostly, yeah. I've been, as you see, I've got my decks here in front of me and I'm going to DJ for you shortly. And I started about 2.5 years ago and I've always loved dance music, but I love so many genres of music and I've always kind of been a pop artist, but just had different inspirations over the years. But doing a bit of DJing really reignited that passion for dance music. So I wanted to make a record that would make people dance, but also that people could listen to. So it's a dance record, but it's thoughtful, you know. I've been very honest and open with my lyrics.
I'm very interested in how you started playing music as a DJ, how it all started.
it's something I always wanted to do. When I was like in my late teens, early 20s, I used to go out clubbing a lot. And I used to like look up at the DJ, and like I used to see like some of the guys, you know, they'd have decks at home and they'd be playing. And I used to always think, I want to go, but I didn't have the courage. And then I've had so many years, I've been so lucky working in music with the Spice Girls as a solo artist. I've worked in musical theatre, and I've just put myself in so many scary situations that I thought, you know what, maybe it's time to look at DJing and to try at least to learn a new skill. And I hooked up with a great DJ who taught me how to do it. I'm still learning. I'm still very new to all of this, but I fell in love with it instantly. And yeah, I think as an artist, it's been so interesting for me because I listen to music differently now, you know, and I can also see in a different way how music can affect a dance floor. So I think it's been a really good thing to do that's helped me make better music.
There are no female artists like playing music as a DJ, and I'm very interested in that because what current female artists like is like inspiring you right now, and do you think they are sending a female empowerment message?
I think more than ever. I think so many young artists are really inspiring, and I feel like there's a generation of girl power that has grown up, and they inspire me, you know, artists that talk about the Spice Girls, people like Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa, Jess Glynn. I mean, there's so many. Even Adele came to one of our shows at Wembley last year. So I do really think that women are very strong right now and are, you know, much more confident in speaking about the things that they want to achieve.
Like I said, you're a feminist icon. I do really think so. And I don't know if one of those female artists that you said, they tried to contact to you to thank you for those messages you sang in the 90s.
You know what's really sweet? Whenever myself and the other Spice Girls meet a younger artist who is a fan, they stop being like this big superstar and like turn into their 10-year-old selves. You know, like when Adele came to the shows last year, she was so excited. And I think there's been so many artists. I performed with Mer, a Danish artist, a few years back, and I met all of her friends backstage, and they started telling me about their bedrooms as kids and who was which Spice Girl. And they're all like, you know, grown up now and really cool and really successful in all the things that they do. But to just see them all reminisce and talk about being Spice Girls fans was really lovely.
Watching your video of Blame It On Me, I think it's that video, I've noticed that you're wearing blue pants and an orange top, and it's exactly the same outfit of the Wannabe video. It's kind of a tribute or something like that.
You know, everything I've been doing is so inspired by the time I spent with the Spice Girls on stage last year. So I've definitely incorporated that into the Blame It On Me video. For me, really reminded me of Say Be There, mainly because of doing some like martial arts in the video, and we just thought it was really fun to incorporate some you know, some references, whether it's Spice Girl songs or old solo work and lyrics and stuff. So I think it's really fun to kind of have that thread, because this album is really about embracing all aspects of myself and the listener. You know, I want to encourage people to really celebrate themselves, because we don't do it enough. You know, we are capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. So I really want this album to speak to people and to empower them to really appreciate themselves.
You have a lot of energy. Thank you. I don't know if you're still in contact with the rest of the Spice Girls. I mean, if you girls like you talk very often, if you guys have maybe a FaceTime group, a WhatsApp group, I don't know.
Yeah, so it depends what's going on. You know, we saw each other recently, which was lovely. So we all went to see Jerry. She's got a beautiful house out in the countryside. So all five of us, it was the first time all five of us have been together for a couple of years. So it was very special. We had a walk in the woods, we reminisced, we had a giggle, and it was lovely. I'm seeing Melanie next week. I'm going to go and visit her at home. And we were constantly in contact, whether it's FaceTime and our WhatsApp groups, and yeah, just like any group of friends, I think.
And can I ask you, what's the name of that group?
You know, I don't know. Does it have a name? I think it's kind of, what's the name we have? I can't even think. I'd need to look.
You can look right now if you want.
I'm yeah, I forget what our name is, but yeah, I mean, we do a lot of, we had to come off WhatsApp because Joey kept calling it WhatsApp and we thought it aged us. So, yeah, so we're now on iMessage. Yeah.
I can't wait to enjoy your DJ set. But first, we'd love to play a game with you in order to know you better, in order to know you, to know how much you've changed during these years. So if you want, shall we do that?
Yeah, I love a game. Yeah, I'm sporty. I love games.
Okay, you have to choose between these two options I will give you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the first one, your crush in the 90s and your crush in 2020.
Oh, wow. My crush. I don't know if I have any crushes. In the 90s, who would that have been? Oh my goodness. I can't even think. I mean, I was a massive fan of Blur and Oasis, and I think I had a crush on Damon for a little bit.
Okay.
So
Great
yeah,
crush.
he's still looking cute. And right now, who's my crush on? I think my crush is on Dua Lipa right now. I think she's gorgeous.
Oh. The next one, the most important person you had on the mobile agenda in the 90s and the most person you had on the mobile agenda in 2020.
On mobile agenda, what does that mean?
Yes, you're in your phone.
Oh, my phone. Okay, so when
your
you say
contact,
most
yeah.
important, you mean most famous?
Yeah.
Yeah, but most important is my mum, you know?
Okay, the most famous.
Okay, so the most famous person is, well, obviously the other Spice Girls don't count, right? Oh gosh, oh, in the 90s, who was the most famous? Oh gosh, that's hard. I suppose I want to say David Beckham, but he's probably more famous now than he was in the 90s. And I don't know if that counts because he's my bandmate's husband. So, oh my God, I can't even think. Who do I have? I think I probably have some like really bizarre people. Yeah, do you know what? I actually can't even think who's famous. Bryan Adams, of course, is in my phone. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think.
And right now in 2020?
Right now, whose number do I have? Obviously not anyone I speak to frequently because I can't even remember. Who is famous in my phone? Who everybody would know? Your listeners would know. Oh my goodness, who have I worked with?
Any artists?
Any artists?
Politician, maybe, I don't know.
Gosh, do you know what? You've stumped me. I can't even think. My brain's gone blank. Sorry.
Don't you worry. It's fine. Okay, your favorite TV series in the 90s and your favorite TV series in 2020.
Okay, so my favorite TV series in the 90s, oh, it's hard. Either between Friends and Sex and the City. And my favorite TV series in 2020, I'm going to say, is Killing Eve.
Oh, so good.
So good, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Your first memory, the first time you met the Spice Girls, and your first memory of the last time you saw the Spice Girls.
Okay. My first memory of the Spice Girls, it was Victoria, Mel B and Jerry. It was before Emma had joined the band. And I remember meeting them in a rehearsal studio and just thinking, wow, like Jerry's nuts. She's like crazy. Melanie is so cool. And I remember Victoria being quite a cool customer, but really fun. And the funny thing is, not much has changed. You know, my first impressions of them, they've pretty much stayed that way. But my last memory of them, we had our little walk a few weeks ago. And yeah, just always filled with love and affection. You know, we've been through so much together. We're not even friends. We're like family, you know. We've experienced some really, really special times together. So yeah, I love them dearly.
And the last one, your dream to fulfill in the 90s and your dream to fulfill in 2020.
Well, I think my dreams were mostly fulfilled in the 90s. You know, I dreamt of being a singer, being a pop star, traveling the world, performing. And with the Spice Girls, we literally had the most wonderful time. And yeah, so our wildest dreams were fulfilled. And in 2020, I think right now I want people to love this record. You know, I'd love to tour the world again when we can travel and be together. I'd love to do that. And I'd love to see lots of people hearing this record and enjoying this record.
We can't wait to listen to the whole new album. So thank you very much for being with me today. It was such a great pleasure to talk to you. Good luck with your new album, of course.
Someone handed me a little note. I have to tell you that, I have an official announcement next week, but I will be doing shows in Spain, and we'll let you know more about that next week.
Really? Okay. Yes. Can't wait to know it.
Yeah, well, me too. I'm like, amazing. That's news to me too. I'm very excited.
You're so fun. Nice to meet you, Mel.
Lovely to meet you too.
Good luck with your DJ set. I'm going to be connected.
Yeah,
dancing, of course.
Yeah, everyone have a little dance. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's all good. We're in this together. So yeah, so I'll say goodbye for now, and I'm going to take over your Instagram, and then I'll be hitting the decks in a few minutes.
Okay, in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We wait for you. Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.